I started off my system in a B6 Slim. Then I went to standard and was in that for, I would say, the majority of the 4 years. Standard and B6 Slim are the same width-wise, just not height-wise. So, yeah, I've done that for quite some time, and I decided to change it for this month and next month because I am going I am going on a trip in June, and I have to take my system with me, and I want my system in a smaller size. My system consists of memory pages, goals and tasks and habit trackers, morning pages, devotion notes, journaling, self-care, planner project pages, food log, homeschool, brain dump, weeklies, dailies, and that's just in 1 week. But I wanted to go down a size, and I went to an A6. So A6 is kind of the same width-wise, and it's smaller. So for me, I was like, I'm going to have to condense some sections, and some sections weren't working anyway. I had my projects section, and this section was originally my soap study and my prayers, and then I took it out this month for May, and I took it out, we'll take it out for June. I will find that I will put stuff in the back. So I switched out this month and went to an A6, and I'm going to show you. Being that we're only 2 days in, well, at the time I did it, it was only 2 days in or a day in, I thought it was easy. Now, what I'll do for this, since I've used only a few pages or whatever, I will cut these out and use them in rings, just so I don't feel like I've wasted a book. So I really, really enjoy this cover, and I'm trying to see if I could find something like this in A6. Honestly, if not, I thought about cutting it down, but we shall see. So here is an A6 half year that I set up. And the reason why I did half year is because I took out the planner pages, I condensed my devotion notes, and I took out homeschool. So homeschool, we're on a break. And it's also been pretty difficult for me and her for the past few months, I would say. So we're just went on a break overall. So I had found this vellum in my stash of me and my family. It's missing one. Well, it's missing two, but my older daughter is the only one that's here. But I put it here, and it's Mother's Day, so Mama. Antisocial Moms Club is just everything, speaks to my soul. So I cut this down. This was actually in my B6, and I just trimmed it down to put it in here. This trigger list is from Brown Plans, but I don't believe she offers it anymore. So here's my morning page, and with the morning page, I have this one from Marcia Bermucci, but I don't have it in A6, and I don't think it'll fit. So as you can see, it only went up to the 22nd, and this goes up to the 28th. So I will put the remaining probably morning stuff or tip in and put like a post-it right here for the rest of the days. Then here is where I usually put a dashboard, but I decided to not, and just put like an inbox where I can mark off the days. And that's about it. Kind of short to the point. And then here is my tasks and personal goals. I found this in my stash, so cute. I took this vellum that was in here, cut it down, and then here is my exercise tracker. So it's the same exact tracker. All I did was trim it down some. So as you can see, there are things I do not use here. This is the one that I use the most. So I just condensed it to sad, mad, depressed, anxious, panic, fear, and low energy. So I can still use my tracker. those are my morning pages. My devotion notes are drawn out differently. They're not like a full page or a half a page. It's so I could condense it. Same with my my self-care. So I did still do the affirmation, personal reminder, self-reflection, scripture, and high and lows, and then my journaling to follow. So that'll work. I've got my food log, same way. And what helped so much is that this width is the same. It's just smaller. And then here's my brain dump. I did have to transfer some stuff. The biggest thing and what was so cool was my weekly, because my weekly over here is Peanuts Planner Co. And, you know, I wasn't really maximizing all of the space. I was putting my projects here, which I still will do. So since I don't have a projects page, I still will put my projects here. And if I did a planner post, a project planner project or post, and then I do have a small amount of paper back here for faith or planner projects if I want. So I've got that, and it just works out perfectly, honestly. And then here's my dailies, same stuff. So I don't feel restricted at all, which is so crazy. I never thought that I could put my system in such a smaller book. I've always thought there's no way. And oh my gosh, A6 works. And now now my monthly will still be this. When I go to my trip, I don't need to take my monthly, but this cover will fit it perfectly. It sticks out a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. So I have all my system here. But while I'm using it, I just kind of take it out and put it on the side, because I don't really need to, reference my monthly until the end of the week or the beginning of the week. So that's that. But when I do go in June, I have a full year A6 Stalogy. So I've got a little die cut right there. I've got it to where it looks like this. And this is just a Muji cover. And there is my June page, because I have more paper in here. I can be a little bit more generous. There's my tasks and personal goals, and then everything. So I am super excited and I'm thankful. And then when I go, I gotta take that out. It's just messing with my thing. So when I go, I can just take this with me and it'll fit in my bag and I won't have any problems. So, good morning, babe. So I am way too excited. I'm thankful and I wanted to share with you guys. God bless you.